watching the NBA on 2K Sports. Kevin Harlan here with Greg Anthony and a pair of Hall of Famers with us, Doris Burke and David Aldridge. It's the Lakers and Chicago. It'll be Los Angeles off the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. We've got Baylor. West is out there with Kobe. Then there's Shaquille O'Neal. And it's Abdul-Jabbar in at the 4 slot. Now here's Kobe. And there's the pass to Baylor. Clock at 6.
Good D.
Jordan against Shaq. That one, no good. Jordan with some nice D. Pippen against Baylor. With the shot. Pippen, no luck. Here's Los Angeles now. O'Neal passes to Kobe. The putback controls the rebound and puts it back up and in.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
Pass to Rose. First quarter, just over a minute played. Passes it to Rodman. Baylor against Pippen. Fires from 14. Count it.
Poor design there defensively. They know he's a knockdown shooter from that spot.
That's not coming with the right mentality. The defender neither closes the space nor challenges the shot. That's frustrating as a coach, boy.
Here is Bryant. After the made shot from Scottie Pippen. Kept alive. Here's O'Neal. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. Dennis Rodman picks one up.
And you know what? You allow a guy to get right to the rim like that. That's your only option.
Lakers shooting their first free throws of the game on this trip to the line. Free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. And it's Rose with the ball for the Bulls. Pass to Jordan. Open for 3. That drops and it comes off an assist from Jordan. Pippen's got 5.
Yeah, and this is what happens when you have a scorer like Jordan on the floor. He attracts all that attention defensively, leaving guys wide open.
Kobe against Jordan. Kobe kicks to Baylor. Back to Kobe. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Poked away. For 3, West. And the shot clock expires. 24-second violation. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Right wing. Here's Rose. West with some nice D.
Boy, in that close, he's almost automatic. But boy, that's pretty good defense. Wow.
Baylor can't get it to go. Looking at Los Angeles, they took the win in their last game against the Clippers in Los Angeles.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Now, here's Baylor. West outside. The pass to Kobe. The 3. He's now 1 for 2 with that bucket.
Yeah, and you got to know Bryant looking to shoot as soon as he gets the ball. The D can't give him any daylight.
Jordan, the pass to Pippen. Knocked away. Baylor with the steal. Here's West. No good off the back of the rim.
Well, certainly not the best defensive effort, but this guy can't make them pay for their laziness.
And a wide open look for Jordan. And again, Chicago. No good. Fires for three. And again, it's the Lakers from deep.
And that's what you get when you combine the range and just his overall confidence. Mr. Outside.
And the first timeout of the game called for Chicago.
And looking to stop this run and get back on track.
Really needs to settle his guys down right now and get them refocused.
And out of bounds as Los Angeles gains possession. Lakers leading by 4. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Now here is O'Neal. It's stolen by Rodman. Outside Pippen. Carries it from three-point range. Pippen's got 8 points. Enzo Bryant will bring it up for Los Angeles. West outside. That one doesn't go. West has gone 1 of 3 shooting so far. Pass to Gilmore. Rose with the ball. Just 5 to shoot. Outside, Rodman. Jordan against O'Neal. Bulls with the first shot clock. The shot by Rodman, no good.
Boy, 9 times out of 10, that's going in. I'm sure he surprised himself with the miss.
Now here's Rose, the fast break opportunity. Outside Pippen. Launches it. Rodman down low. Baylor defending. The kick out to Rose. Rose back up. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim.
Well, we've seen this a time or two. Derrick Rose in the mid-range doing work.
Kobe dishes to O'Neal. Outside Baylor. West outside. Yep, that one goes. He's got 5.
And we've seen several lead changes tonight. Neither team giving an inch.
And right now you love the chess match, right? The ability of each side to adjust to what the other is doing.
Now here's Rose. Left side Pippen. And the basket is good, and he's got a chance here for one more at the line.
And he's starting to show that killer instinct this quarter, looking to extend the lead.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here. Free throw good from Pippen.
Pippen, simply put, one of the best small forwards of all time. A defensive powerhouse and a fearless scorer.
Now here's Shaq. Back to West. Pass to Shaq. Shot clock at 6. It's good with time running down on the shot clock. Shaq's got 5 now.
And O'Neal, just a brute on the block, simply overpowers the opposition.
Back to Rose. Inside, stolen by O'Neal. And now, running up the court, West pushing it up.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
Chicago trailing here. Rose passes to Jordan. Knocks it loose. It's stolen by West. Elgin Baylor on the wing. And the 3 off target. One-on-one fast break. Here's Pippen. He drains the quick shot. Pippen's got it all tied up now for the Bulls.
Boy, it seems like every shot he puts up, it's going in. This guy is hot, hot.
Shaq passes to Kobe. Back to Shaq. Outside Baylor. Fires the 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. And the Lakers lead by 3.
And how about O'Neal zipping passes over to his guys, using that height to find open teammates? No doubt he's struggling right now from the field. Let's see if he can get it going this quarter. I mean, you know what? Very close to a 3-point play right there.
And this is his 2nd trip to the line in the game.
Did he lay an egg at the stripe in their previous game? Couldn't get anything to drop.
First free throw is good. So Chicago ends up going with the new group. And Los Angeles will go for a different look here. Pau Gasol, he's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Worthy comes in for Baylor. Johnson, he's checked in for Kobe. And it's Goodrich in for West. O'Neal hits them both. Here's Armstrong. Chicago calls timeout. The pass to Sloan. He dishes it to Butler. 6 to shoot. Down low. Pass to Armstrong. From deep 3-point range. The rebound by Gasol.
And he's a good shooter from outside, but not sure from that deep.
Boy, we're seeing it more and more. Guys looking to create additional space by stepping back further from the line.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
Passes it to Love. And no good. The dry spell continuing for him. Lakers leading by 7. Now Goodrich. Up top, Shaq. Worthy kicks to Goodrich. Pass to Shaq. And they turn over the 24-second buzzer, signaling the shot clock violation. And Love's got the ball here for the Bulls. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Worthy against Butler. The pass to Sloan from past the arc. And no good. So the Lakers will take it the other way. Here's O'Neal and Shaq with the slam.
O'Neal is a force of nature. Once he gets it that low, it is a foregone conclusion.
Armstrong against Goodrich. Butler on the wing. Here's Sloan. He's guarded by Johnson. Back to Butler. 5 on the clock. Those three-pointers off the mark.
Didn't hesitate for a second to get a hand up on that deep ball.
Well, tremendous effort, tremendous timing. The ability to alter shots on the perimeter, that was beautiful.
Here is Armstrong after Magic Johnson's bucket. Sloan deciding where to go with it. Chamberlain's checked in for Shaq. .122 left in the first quarter of the game. Sloan passes to Noah. A floater. Sloan, that's good.
Boy, that's beautiful touch on the floater. And let's remember, not everyone has that shot in their arsenal.
Pass to Johnson. Johnson draws the double. To the inside. Here's Chamberlain. And Chamberlain with the stuff.
They've been excellent so far, coming in with a well-balanced attack.
No doubt, Greg. On the offensive end, it feels like they're getting the shots they want, and defensively, they are connected and on a string.
Goodrich against Armstrong. Butler in the corner. 6 on the shot clock. Back to Love. Here's Armstrong. It's good from long range.
And although point guard size, he does feature the touch of a shooting guard. BJ showing off his range.
Johnson outside. Gasol against Love. Gasol passes to Goodrich. Johnson wide open. He fires. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Johnson. We've got 13 seconds left to play here in the first. And here's Armstrong. Got a piece of it. Gasol with the steal. And so it's Los Angeles in the driver's seat, up 8 points at the end of the quarter. And they've done a phenomenal job down low, so many of their points coming right at the rim. We'll return shortly. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And taking a look at Los Angeles' performance here, what have they been doing or not doing?
Well, credit their anticipation skills on the defensive end. They forced a number of turnovers.
And a few of those led to quick scores at the other end. Really active first quarter for them.
Chicago trails by 8. They've got Jimmy Butler. He's out there with Armstrong. Dang out there with Noah. And it's Love in at the power forward position. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Clock at 6. Got a piece of it. Good on the shot. Love's got the opening basket here in the second quarter for Chicago.
Well, that's one way he can finish, but far from the only way he gets it done. He's got all kinds of tricks up his sleeve.
Scott the pass to Johnson. The rebound by Armstrong. Butler against Scott. Passes to Love. Armstrong kicks to Love. Great tee that time from Johnson.
And his defense so valuable. Not many can bother that shot at the rim.
Boy, you see the effort. You see the range. This guy prides himself in his ability to shut you down.
Here's Armstrong. Rebounded by Wilt Chamberlain. Johnson surveying the floor. Pass to Scott. Now the pass to Worthy. Armstrong against Scott. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Johnson for three. Drops in the tray. Johnson's got 7.
And entering the league, Magic was an average shooter at best. Has worked extremely hard to improve that facet of his game.
Here's Armstrong. Love outside. Launches a three, and that one's good. His second basket of 4, shooting 50%.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
And you would expect nothing less from these two, taking pride and making plays.
And so it's Dang bringing it up for the Bulls. In the second quarter, they've given up just 3 points. Three-pointer. It's good. He makes his first shot of the game.
Yeah, the D with very little pressure on their perimeter shooters. 3 of the last 5 baskets they've allowed have been from beyond.
Now here's Johnson. 7 points in the game. And there's the foul. It goes on Jimmy Butler. That is his first foul of the game. Bulls making a switch here. Grant's checked in. Here's Johnson. The kick out to Scott. Pass to Wilkes. Outside Worthy. Just 5 on the clock. Three-pointer. It's hauled in by Luol Deng. Chicago trails by 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 11 points. Here's Worthy, and finished off by Worthy.
And the insane peripheral vision there. If anyone's open, even for an instant, Magic's gonna find you.
Armstrong passes to Butler. It's stolen by Johnson. And pushing it up, here's Los Angeles. And the dunk by Worthy.
And that's the kind of play you just do not want to give up defensively. You lose the possession and give up a quick 2 at the other end.
Butler kicks to Deng. Passes it to Armstrong. Butler against Johnson. From the stripe. And the Bulls with another miss. Los Angeles leading by 7. A nice passing here by Los Angeles. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. And a chance now to look at the schedule for the Bulls. On Sunday, they'll be playing against Blake Griffin and the Detroit Pistons. And then on Tuesday, they'll take on John Wall and the Washington Wizards.
You know, some might look ahead at the schedule and start marking off how many wins they'll wind up with, but I think that's a trap. You can't take any nights off in the NBA, and you've got to stay in the moment.
And he knocks down the first one. Some changes for the Lakers. Abdul-Jabbar's checked in for Worthy. Bryant comes in for Magic Johnson. And West subs in for Scott. Chamberlain hits them both. Now here's Jordan. Nothing yet on the scoreboard for him. Grant outside. to the wing on the left. Outside Jordan. He kicks to Rose. Grant dishes to Rose. Los Angeles making a switch here. West with the steal. Looks good, is good. Bucket number 4 from the field. He's taken only 6 shots.
And with the lead, I like the strategy here. Continue to get the ball to guys who can do something with it.
One thing we've learned in the NBA, the game is never over. So you've got to continue to score, continue to build your lead.
And it's blocked by Jordan.
And one of the league's most effective shot blockers from that guard position. Jordan can do it in help defense or on the ball.
Lakers shooting their 7th attempt at the foul line in this one.
Great job from the line this quarter. They've gotten their percentage way up there.
For the Lakers, they won their last contest, that game against Los Angeles. Time called here. The Bulls decide to talk it over.
Well, it's been an express lane to the rim. Coach can't be happy about that.
Well, poor rotations, poor communication. There's a lot to figure out right now.
Dennis Rodman, he's checked in for the Bulls. And here are the Bulls now. They trail by 14. Count it.
And with that one, he halts an 11-0 run by the Lakers.
Rose against West. Eichen passes to West. Outside, Kobe. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
The Lakers have put up good numbers at the charity stripe, converting 6 of 7. First one falls for him.
And they've done a better job at the line this quarter. They've got that free throw percentage up to almost 90%.
And he can't hit the second. Chicago trails by 13. Jordan's shot is off. For Chicago, they won their last contest, that game against San Antonio. Bryant finds West. Back to Bryant. Makes good on the step-back jumper. Kobe's got 6.
How about that move? You'll see very few players able to pull off. Just sensational stuff.
Jordan against Bryant. Just 4 to shoot. Shot from 16. And there's Derrick Rose on the assist by Jordan. 6 points for Rose.
Well, this guy plays with such confidence and an ability to score in a variety of ways. Nice.
Bryant looking over the floor. And here's the fast break. Jordan leading the way. Off target from three-point range.
He is single-handedly dropping the temperature in here with that cold streak.
He is trying to shoot his way out of it, and it might be better for him to pass the basketball at this point.
Off the inbound. Shot from the inbound. And Kobe finishes inside. He's got 8.
Big miscommunication on defense. He recognizes it and quickly takes advantage.
And that's typical of this guy. He's always reading the situation, reacting quickly, and capitalizing.
Oh, and the jam by Rose.
It helps to have the basketball on a string, right? Derrick Rose handles the ball so well he can get anywhere he wants.
Bryant passes to Abdul-Jabbar. To the paint. Scored the bucket. He's made 5 so far, shooting a very clean 5 of 7.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Well, he's attacking, he's forcing the issue, and that's simply stated a terrific play. Boy, he's definitely covered well there, and we know he can knock down the fadeaway shot, just didn't fall there.
West finds Bryant. Back to West. That shot, no good. Some solid defense by Rodman. And so it's Rose bringing it up for the Bulls. 15-point game. Pass to Pippen. From deep, Jordan. That falls. Nice feed that time from Scottie Pippen. Jordan's got himself on the board with 3 there. West with the ball. He's got 11. Outside Bryant. And the pass to Mikan. Over Rose. Back to Kobe. Shot clock at 5. Lets it go from the wing. And they force the shot clock violation. Great D. Chicago trails by 12. Here's Rose. He's got 8. Here's Pippen. It's rebounded by West.
Maybe he rushes that just a little bit, who knows, but he couldn't have gotten a better look than that.
Kicks to Bryant. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Clock at 4. Here's Bryant. Los Angeles with another miss. So it's Chicago now, down by 12. Rose passes to Pippen. Back to Rose. And some nice ball movement here by Chicago. Takes a 3. Makes the bucket. Now he's got 5 field goals, 5 for 8 in the game.
Boy, it took him a while to warm up, but since the second quarter, he's on fire.
West passes to Baylor. Back to West. Drops in the layup for 2. West has got 13.
Those defenders just look a little bit gassed. I mean, they're getting pushed around on that low block.
West against Rose. And blocked the ball with his palm. What a defensive play.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead. Oh, and just a soft touch on both ends of that pretty alley-oop.
I gotta say, when he threw the pass, I didn't know where it was going. And the basket is good.
Hey, Kevin, the vision by Rose, right? Hits the open man. He's creating for others, and this guy is so tough to deal with.
Kobe against Jordan. Poke loose. Passes it to Kobe. Sinks the triple. He's got 11.
And you really got to appreciate that swag that Bryant plays with. If you give him room to shoot from deep, he's going to make you pay.
Now here's Jordan. He's got 5. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's going to be on Kobe Bryant.
Yeah, easy call.
The Bulls have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. The first free throw is good.
And the defining trait of the greatest of superstars, Jordan makes the players around him better, mentally, in terms of effort, and in terms of their performance.
Looking at who's out there now for the Lakers. James Worthy's checked in for Abdul-Jabbar. Johnson comes in for Kobe. And it's Goodrich in for West. And so Jordan nails both of them.
An efficient night from the line. This is a guy who puts in the work, and it pays dividends.
Goodrich kicks to Johnson. Dishes to Baylor. Pass to Goodrich. It's stolen by Rodman. Baylor against Rose. And stolen by Goodrich. Now 8 seconds separating the two clocks. Pulls up. He doesn't hit that one. And the Bulls going the other way now. Jordan the pass to Kukoc. Good. Kukoc has got his first points in this one.
Able to get his shot in a variety of ways. Kukoc can do it within the flow of the offense as well as one-on-one.
It's stolen by Rodman. It's Sloan, top of the key. Outside Rose. And again, it's the Bulls from deep.
Well, the rise and fire, now money in the bank for Derrick Rose. What beautiful development of the jump shot.
So we've reached the end of the first half of play. Los Angeles on top, up by 7. Stay with us, folks. We'll get back just after halftime to start the third quarter.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hello, basketball fans. What a pleasure it is to bring you into the 2K studios again. Ernie Johnson, Shaquille O'Neal, Kenny the Jet Smith. And guys, for Los Angeles, Shaq, let's get your insight on the visiting team.
Well, Kenny knows about this. I used to do this to his team all the time. Take advantage of you down low. Mismatch. Barbecue chicken alert. Make good entry passes. That led to some good looks, obviously a lot of points. When you control the paint, Ernie, you control the game. I was the master of controlling fight paint. Shaquille.
How about you, Kenny? What did you think about this home team?
I look at the lack of free throw attempts as a key indicator. Because the funny thing about getting to the charity stripe, you have to earn it. You have to put your body in harm's way and be physically willing to take the hit. Right now, one team's playing aggressively and the other team isn't. That's the big difference in the score.
And that does it for our halftime show. We now take you back to Kevin Harlan for the start of the third period.
We've played through the first half. Plenty of basketball, though, left in this one. Kind of like what Rose has done in this one so far.
And you know he's going to put up points every time out, but boy, he made it look so easy in that first half.
Now let's see if he continues that trend the rest of the way. He certainly has the talent and the endurance to do just that.
And if you're just joining us in this one, first half is in the books. 1 half to go. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got O'Neal. Baylor is out there with Abdul-Jabbar. And there's Bryant. And it's West in at the point. Now here's Jordan. Abdul-Jabbar with the block.
Yeah, and beyond the obvious physical skills, Kareem just has a great understanding for the game. Times his move perfectly to get that shot.
Jordan against Kobe. Outside Jordan. The dish now to Rose. Fires top of the key. Misses off the left iron.
And really credit their advantage on the backboard. That's where the lead has been built, and that's why they are in control.
Now here's Kobe. Outside Baylor. That's good, and it's Kobe with the assist. Baylor's got 8 points.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
It takes incredible effort to stay connected to the hip of the offensive player. You've got to want to work.
An emphatic alley-oop jam.
Oh, phenomenal alley-oop slam there.
They are taking advantage of a team that looks lost out there. Outside Jordan, and some nice ball movement here by Chicago. From deep, Rose. It's tipped.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
West. That's good again. His 7th basket. 7 for 10 from the floor.
How many times have we seen a possession like that from them today, ending with a basket coming off a pretty pass?
To the middle. Jordan up top. Defended by Bryant. And slam dunk by Jordan.
Man, the body control and focus. I mean, Jordan able to draw the foul and still finish the basket.
For Chicago, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight. Free throw good, Jordan. 2 minutes into the second half of play now. Lakers leading by 11. And Kobe, here we go. Oh, what a dunk!
Look out below!
And Bryant just plays without fear. In fact, he's constantly looking to score through the contact.
This is his 3rd free throw attempt of the game. And that one falls for Bryant. Chicago trails by 14.
Come on, shoot!
On its way from Rose for 2. Offensive rebound. Doubled by Abdul-Jabbar. Baylor with the steal. Here we go, all alone. And Baylor throws it down.
A lot to like about the way they're playing right now, but still plenty of time left.
You do like that the offense is humming along. They're putting in the effort to distance themselves.
Chicago calls timeout. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Jerry West.
And he just keeps hitting shot after shot. They need to design a way to deny him the basketball. Make someone else beat you.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. It's a 16-point game. Jordan against Kobe. To the paint. Chicago again turning it over.
That's a perfect example of why good hands are important in basketball. It just misread that pass completely.
And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 12-3 run. And now we're 3 minutes into the third quarter of play. Here's Shaq. Goes up again, and it's Abdul-Jabbar getting it to go. Abdul-Jabbar's got 5 now.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Now here's Rose. 14 points for him. He kicks it to Pippen. 5 to shoot. There's the pass to Gilmore. From deep. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Abdul-Jabbar's got 6 rebounds now in the game. It's stolen by Rose. Here's Jordan, and Jordan slams it in.
You won't find a much more entertaining sight. I'd call that slam dunk contest level.
And so it's West with it. He brings it up for the Lakers. Since halftime, they've only allowed 5 points. Bryant's shot is off. Chicago trails by 16. Throws it up high. Gilmore passes to Pippen. And that's out of bounds. Chicago will retain possession. Chicago making some changes. Horace Grant, he's checked in for Rodman. Jimmy Butler comes in for Michael Jordan. And Armstrong subbed in for Derrick Rose. The Lakers also with a sub. Scott's checked in. Here's Armstrong. Outside Pippen. There's the triple. Pippen missing again. And here's Los Angeles. They're on a 14-5 run here. Shaq dishing to Kobe. Fires it up. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. Abdul-Jabbar in the post. Over Gilmore. Tries yet again. Count the bucket. And he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
The Lakers have shot 8 of 10 from the line. That's an even 80% free throw shooting here. Luol Deng is checked in for Chicago. You and I were just talking about something Commissioner Silver said the other day about a proposed mid-season tournament. What do you think?
Well, I certainly think if they do move to a mid-season tournament, it's going to have real value for it to matter. To get the fans engaged, something has to be on the line. So, number one, you're going to have 2 goals. Instead of 1 championship, maybe you want to win that mid-season tournament too.
And it's the Bulls with the ball. Grant kicks to Armstrong. He dishes it to Deng. 6 to shoot. Fires from deep. And Shaquille O'Neal pulls it down. Shaq's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. Down low. And the dunk by O'Neal.
And so in control of the game. West keeping the defense off balance with that pass.
Armstrong passes to Butler. Now Armstrong. Outside Butler. A rebound by the Lakers. And it's the Lakers' ball. They're on a 19-5 run here. Wilkes, the pass to West. Yes, that goes in. West has got 17 now.
He has created some terrific opportunities for himself and really made the most of them.
Chicago making a switch here. Noah's checked in. On defense, the Lakers. They lead by the biggest margin of the game, 23 points. Tipped away. Here's Deng, and the rejection by Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Scott, and the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
And, you know, when you look at Byron Scott and then add in the way he plays, really a pure shooting guard in every sense.
The Lakers have shot 9 of 11 at the free throw line. That's good from Scott. The Bulls making a switch here. Sloan's checked in, and the Lakers making a change here. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
We're still waiting for that first miss from the line this half.
Well, their pass it to Sloan. He feeds it to Noah. Outside Butler. Shot clock at 6. Over Johnson. And it's Butler missing.
I think this is a spot he has got to become more consistent from if you want to command the defender's respect.
And here is Johnson. He has 7. Pass to Wilkes. Here's Abdul-Jabbar. Over Butler. The shot's good from Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 4 points now in the quarter.
Another bucket down low. They've been the aggressors, taking the ball inside and attacking at the rim.
Now here's Butler. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet.
Well, in this age of NBA analytics, we love layups and threes. Jimmy Butler, he'll give you both.
Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. It's stolen by Dang. Here's Sloan. An easy 2 points on the layup.
This is what we call highly efficient play. Working off the screen, getting to the cup.
Here are the Lakers. They're on an 18-7 run. Here's Wilkes. He's covered by Dang. Pass to Abdul-Jabbar. Here's Mikan. That one misses. Great defense that time from Noah. Butler feeling out a bit. Here's Sloan. Rebounded by Abdul-Jabbar. Abdul-Jabbar's got 9 rebounds in the game. Getting it done. Back to Johnson. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. And there's the pass to Scott. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2. That's on Joakim Noah. That free throw missing. Love's check in for Chicago. Kukoc comes in for Luol Deng. And he's good on the second. Now here's Butler. Kicks it to Kukoc. Lets the 3 fly. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Chamberlain got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And he lobs it up toward the rim. Stolen by Grant. And here we go. The Bulls fast break. Butler with the ball. Love outside. Dishes it to Kukoc. Pass to Butler. And here is Grant. Here's Sloan. Worthy defending. It's tipped. And so it looks like the Bulls will retain possession here. Los Angeles making a switch here. Goodrich is checked in. Shot clock at 3. From deep three-point range, Chamberlain with the rebound.
A shot like that is a polite way to say, hey, coach, bench me.
And funny thing is, if that doesn't get you benched, I have no idea what would.
Now here's Worthy. Chamberlain with it. You can't get that one. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Here's Butler. It's deflected.
And another miss. Oof, he's having a really ugly game.
Yeah, about as ugly as you can have, you're right. And he gets it to go.
Proving once again that he can flat out do it all. Magic phenomenal at creating off the dribble, this time burning the defense with the catch and fire.
Now here's Butler. And it's blocked.
Boy, the wheels have definitely fallen off in this quarter. He cannot buy one. Well, the pass to set up that bucket was terrific. Fired it right up the court. Didn't allow the defense to react in time. Nice.
Some changes for Chicago. Rodman comes in for Grant, and it's Rose in for Butler. And that one falls for Johnson. 1:41 left in the third quarter of the game.
Let's go for the trigger.
Rose against Goodrich. Here's Love, and that's going to be a travel.
And to make that mistake at this time is tough to come back from.
These are the kinds of plays that can be game changers, that can make you hang your head.
Michael Jordan, he's checked in for Chicago. Johnson, that's for 2. Rebound by the Bulls. Rodman's got 6 rebounds in the game. Love right side. And again, no good by Chicago. Here's Los Angeles now. Worthy kicks to Johnson. Off target from outside.
Well, after hitting 1 triple in the first half, it's been all radio silence since.
Passes to Jordan. There's the dish to Rodman. Outside Rose. Here's Jordan. 12 points for him. 4 on the clock. Love, no good. And so it's Johnson who brings the ball up for the Lakers. Rose against Goodrich. Pass to Mikan. Over Rose. Mikan's shot is good. Here's Rose. He's got 14. Lobs it up for Jordan, and the dunk by Jordan.
And you know how that play's going to end. Jordan in the air, adjusting effortlessly.
To the inside, and he takes that one up and powers it through.
And the one-hand slam just looks so pretty when it's in his hand and he's the one doing the slam.
Agreed. He is smooth as silk, even on a power finish. And so it's Los Angeles with a massive lead of 30 points here at the end of the quarter. Defensively, they have gotten after it, contesting every shot going up. We've got more NBA basketball coming your way in just a minute. And 1 quarter to go in a game that to this point has not been an evenly fought contest. Now Johnson. Jordan is out there with Derrick Rose. Then there's Pippen. Then it's Tony Kukoc, and it's Rodman in its center, locking down the middle. So that's the 5 in the game for Chicago. Johnson kicks to Baylor. Looking for Chamberlain. He gets it there. From down in the low post, it goes.
Boy, when he's this deep, it's going to be tough to stop him, especially with a smaller defender.
Rose dishes to Pippen. From deep. That shot missing. And the Lakers take it the other way. Johnson, the pass to Chamberlain. Throws down the alley-oop slam.
And he pulls off the Houdini to make that catch and slam it through.
Stupendous alley-oop. It's Jordan on the wing. The floater. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Magic Johnson picks one up. Doris, you and I are faced with this a lot, voting for the MVP. Great stats versus winning. Where do you stand on that when you vote for the league MVP?
Well, winning could be the definitive line if I have 2 candidates who are close. For instance, for me, this last MVP came down to James Harden and Giannis Antetokounmpo, and I took it to the last possible moment. And I could have gone in either direction and been comfortable. Ultimately, I went with Giannis, and the deciding factor came down to he led his team to the best record in the league. It was a difficult vote, but ultimately it's one category which helps tilt me in one direction or another.
And I did too, and what also helped me was just the improvement defensively they had made, and I know Antetokounmpo was a very big part of it.
No, it's a great point. He was a two-way force.
Chicago making a switch here. Armstrong's checked in. About a minute played here in the fourth quarter. Johnson against Pippen. Johnson kicks to Goodrich. And he uses the glass on the layup.
And when the score is as lopsided as it is, and you can see they smell blood in the water, my man is going for the jugular.
The drive by Jordan, and that one drops.
I'll tell you, he's been much better in the second half. He's taking smarter shots. He's looking more comfortable. And guess what? He's in a groove.
West is checked in for the Lakers.
Wow, they've made every free throw here in the second half.
They've shared the load offensively.
And guys, they've put the defense on their heels. You can see right now they're trying to react, and that's what you want when you're in a rhythm offensively.
Rodman against Chamberlain, and there's the call. It's going to be an illegal screen. Doris, when you look at the success of international players, and the league has a litany of very good international players, Doncic being the latest success story, is the perception changing about these kids when they come from overseas and play in the NBA?
Well, one of the greatest, and to me, the greatest international player of all time, Dirk Nowitzki, a Hall of Fame player, probably changed the perception to start with. Now, listen, over the years, Luka is going to have perhaps a Hall of Fame career if he stays healthy. The reality is this. The NBA is looking for the best players to man those 15 roster spots of the 30 NBA teams. It doesn't matter where you're from, what the color of your skin is. If you can play the game of basketball and play it at the highest level, the NBA wants you to be a part of their league.
Here's Jordan, 8 for 15 with that made basket, but he's not satisfied yet.
And there are nights it really doesn't matter what you do defensively. MJ is going to score, and this is looking like one of those nights.
Back to Baylor. Banked in off the glass.
Man, he is just really in a flow right now. That field goal percentage has gone through the roof.
The pass to Pippen. And we're about 3 minutes into the fourth quarter. Jordan against Goodrich. Jordan dishes to Armstrong. 4 on the shot clock. Another shot. In deep. Pippen drops it in.
Yeah, Pippen using those long arms inside to get shots off. Feels like no one can guard him down low.
West kicks to Baylor. Inside. Gasol. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Remember the time, Doris, when it was rare to see stars changing teams? Now we read about it every day.
No question, Kevin. Think back to my formative years watching the NBA as a fan. Larry Bird was a Boston Celtic. Magic Johnson was a Los Angeles Laker. The trend in today's NBA is that shorter player contracts, more player control over where they want to be. And the reality is this, Kevin, at some point, free agency entered the equation. It's appropriate, it's fair, they've earned the right to choose where they play.
Some changes for Chicago. Joakim Noah, he's checked in for Rodman. And it's Dang in for Jordan. Both free throws good from Gasol.
And Gasol is a guy who can do a multitude of things well. I mean, he scores it, rebounds it, passes it, just an all-around talent.
Kukoc against Baylor. And here's Armstrong. Dang gets a wide open look, and he's good on the three ball.
Yeah, you got to run Dang off that three-point line. He's superb at knocking down the triple, thanks to that fast release.
Gasol looking around. Here's Wilkes. Pass to Baylor. Down low. And Pau Gasol, the bucket on the assist by Baylor. Gasol's got 4 points this quarter.
And that's the kind of lead pass we've come to expect from him.
Armstrong passes to Pippen. Chamberlain with the rebound. Chamberlain got his 7th rebound of the game with that last one. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. Hiring college basketball coaches has been kind of hit or miss, Doris. Why do you think that's so?
Well, obviously, coaching in college and coaching in the NBA are drastically different things. As a college coach, you've got to be concerned about the eligibility of your young men. You've got to be recruiting the next crop, even while you're coaching your current group and your current roster. In the NBA, you get to focus exclusively on coaching. You're not talking about recruiting. You're not having to deal with anything other than grown men who have a desire for greatness in the NBA. And I think so much of it doesn't necessarily mean success or failure, whether you come from college or not. Success in the NBA is a multifaceted proposition. So I don't necessarily define it as, oh, this guy came from college, this guy came from the European leagues, this guy has been an NBA assistant. So many things go into it, Kev.
Chicago making a switch here. Sloan's checked in. Byron Scott, he's checked in for Los Angeles. And he makes both free throws. Here's Armstrong. Outside Dang.
Come on, shoot! Come on!
They get a hand on it.
Come on, shoot!
Los Angeles on D. Out to Kukoc. 6 to shoot. Knocked loose. Here's Scott, and then Scott slams it in.
Oh, let's go home. That was just ridiculous.
I do not remember the last time I saw a dunk like that in a game. Here's Sloan, defended by Scott. Lets it fly. Tries again. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. A lot of people look at that general manager position with the team. I think it grows with some organization, maybe shrinks in importance with others. But by and large, it is more stable than coaching, isn't it? That position of being a GM.
Yeah, and I think, Kevin, if you were to ask coaches, one of the things I've heard sort of thrown out there as an idea is when you list the head coach's record, why not list the GM's record as well? Because the reality is success in the NBA is contingent on so many things. What's your ownership like? What kind of front office personnel? Have they made great decisions? Do you have the best possible coaching comparative to the talent on your roster? So much contributes to winning, Kevin.
That one misses, so he goes 1 for 2.
Yeah, I like that they haven't lost their aggressiveness here in the second, despite being down.
Gasol against Dang. He kicks it to Armstrong. Here's Sloan. Just 5 on the clock. For the 3. It's hauled in by Los Angeles.
I'll tell you, this has not been his game, and he's making it worse with shot selection like that.
Goodrich, that's good.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Passes it to Sloan. Now Noah. Doris, in 2004, the Charlotte Bobcats became the NBA's 30th team. When do you think we're going to see another team added, whether it's an expansion or even multiple expansion cities?
Well, let's go directly to the most important source, and that's Commissioner Adam Silver, who has said that expansion is inevitable, but right now not a huge priority. So, you know, listen, we've heard Seattle is on the short list of cities that wants to get a team, and what a great city, what a great NBA fan base. I hope someday we get back to Seattle.
So much history up there. You're correct. Dang with the buckets.
Yeah, and what you love about Kukoc, the versatility on offense and the terrific court vision.
They are in complete control.
This is the ultimate definition of the zone. Everything they've done has worked.
Takes the 3. And out of bounds as the Bulls gain possession. Grant, he's checked in for Tony Kukoc. James Worthy's checked in for the Lakers. Here's Armstrong. Outside Dang.
Take that shot, let's go!
The feed now to Noah. Kicks it to Armstrong. 6 on the shot clock. No good from outside. And the Lakers with possession here. Scott the pass to Goodrich. There's the 3. And it's Chicago with the rebound. Armstrong with it. Of course, it seems like Adam Silver, the NBA commissioner, is one of the most well-liked commissioners in all of sports worldwide. Why do you think that's so?
Well, I think he was amongst the most important members of the staff of his predecessor, David Stern, who obviously oversaw the greatest growth in NBA history. The NBA became a global game. But Adam Silver didn't skip a beat. He is a great listener, a great communicator. And I've said this about the NBA for a very long time. It is a league that is in constant self-evaluation process. It is always looking for ways to improve the league, whether that means organizationally or with the play between the lines, and that's all you can ask for, Kevin.
Here's Los Angeles now. Now here's Goodrich. Uses the glass to finish the layup. Goodrich has got 6 in the quarter.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Looking to end his cold spell. Sloan shot is off.
I don't know if he's tired or what, but he is definitely holding back a little bit, and he has to step his game up right now. I'll tell you, he's trying to help them extend this lead, but it's been a tough night for him individually.
With the floater, he lays it in.
Well, the touch and the focus. What a pretty move in the lane.
And the Lakers with possession here. Pass to Wilkes. And he finishes it off with a one-handed jam.
My goodness, he is such a great dunker.
Greg, a high riser, no doubt about it. Armstrong dishes to Sloan. Ball's knocked loose. Not watching the line there. That'll be a backcourt violation. Doris, isn't it interesting that we're seeing some teams with more three-point attempts than two-point attempts?
It's incredible, Kevin, that every year over the last decade you see more three-point attempts across all 30 NBA teams. And think about the Houston Rockets. In each of the last 2 years, the Rockets have actually taken more threes than twos. This is the evolution of the game. It is not going anywhere. There's 2 high-valued shots in the league. Restricted area twos, that means point-blank opportunities at the rim, and three-point shots, and everything else in between seems to be getting lost.
The pass to Dang. They get a hand on it. Pulls up on the wing. The offensive rebound. Noah and Gasol sends it back.
And really, Gasol does an incredible job getting his hands up in the air, which results in a ton of rejections.
Goodrich against Armstrong. Takes the 13-footer. Goodrich, that's good. Goodrich has got 8 here in the quarter.
And even with the big lead, he remains focused on the task at hand.
That is the competitiveness he brings to the table. Every night you're going to get great effort from him.
To the wing right side. Here's Armstrong. Offline with his 3. And so Gasol will bring it up for the Lakers. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. They get Luol Deng.
And Gasol is a master at utilizing his strength inside, forcing the defense to become physical with him whenever he has the ball in deep.
And the first one at the line is good. Chicago making a switch here. Butler's checked in. And Los Angeles making a change here as well. Chamberlain's checked in. No good on the second free throw. Outside Butler. He dishes it to Dang. Trying to end the drought. No good on that one. Some solid defense from Chamberlain. It's Scott on the wing. Here's Goodrich. The rebound by Grant. And the Bulls with possession. The shot by Butler. Nobody around. Byron Scott pulls it in. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Now Goodrich. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. This one was over well before the final buzzer. The fans were waiting for something to get excited about, Greg, but they never got it.
They sure didn't. I mean, they just rolled to this win. They made it look really easy. What an efficient performance at both ends.
Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Greg Anthony, Doris Burke, and David Aldridge, and the rest of our terrific crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long, everyone.